Hi everyone, I'm here to do my September TBR, which of course is ambitious as usual, and who knows if I'll get through all of these since I'm already behind. So the first book that I'm currently reading and should have finished about 3 days ago is The Color of Our Sky by Amita Trossi. Looks like this, beautiful cover, love this book. I think I even got an early edition of this on NetGalley, which I'm reading on my Kindle at night when I don't want to have my lamp on. So this book takes place in 1986 and also in 2004. So I think it is, or maybe it's not. 1996, yeah, and it flashes back to other times too. But it's about two characters. There's Mukta, who is a 10-year-old girl who is the daughter of a prostitute. It takes place in India, and then there is another girl named Tara who lives in Bombay, and Mukta comes to live with her when Tara is 8, and then she is kidnapped and taken away, and Tara moves away from India, and now she's back because she wants to try and find her. She wants to figure out what happened to her, where did she go, whatever. She didn't even know, they were just kind of friends. Mukta worked in their house or whatever, they were friends, and she doesn't know what happened to her. She knows she was a prostitute's daughter, and anyway, hopefully we'll finish this tonight. I'm 273 pages. I have, it's over 400 pages, but I hopefully will finish this tonight. It's a really beautiful story. I love that it takes place in India, and there's so many terms that I don't know, but it's a really beautiful story. So I'm enjoying that one. Then I'm listening to currently City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I have not read this series yet. I have avoided all the spoilers. I have no idea what any of the books are about. And I have had these books for a while, and I've been very intimidated to read them. And I think part of it is that they're all huge. There's 6 of them plus 3 in another series, 6 or 7, I can't even remember. And the story, I'm just not sure that it's the type of story that I enjoy. And I'm listening to it, and I'm 230 pages in, and I'm just listening in my car, and I like it so far. It's not really fantasy. Everyone's saying fantasy, but it's not fantasy in my opinion. At least maybe it's not high fantasy. There's a difference. I don't know that much about fantasy because I don't read it. But it's really good so far, and I'm sure everybody's already read this and seen the movies and everything, but I'm enjoying it so far. And I don't own all the books yet, but I do own at least the first 4. So I think listening to it on audiobook is helping because there's like accents and stuff. Different characters have different accents, so that's really nice. I can kind of learn the difference between who all the characters are by the different accents. So I'm enjoying that one so far. Then the next one I have is Suicide Notes from Beautiful Girls by Lynn Weingarten. And I was supposed to start this a couple days ago, and I haven't read it yet, but I think it's about a girl who commits suicide by burning herself to death, and her best friend or one of her friends doesn't believe that she committed suicide because I think she was like super afraid of fire or something. So she's convinced that she has that she's been murdered. So there's some guessing game. So I'm really excited to get to that one, and hopefully it won't take too long. Then the next one is Tiger's Curse by Colleen Hoke. I cannot wait to get to this series. I am so excited. I'm so excited, and I'm hoping I've given myself like 4 or 5 days to get through it, which hopefully I'll be able to do. But obviously I'm drawn to the cover first and foremost. I love tigers. And this, I'm just really excited about this. And I'm actually not even really sure what it's about. About a character named Kelsey Hayes. It says, so she did, the last thing she thought she'd be doing this summer was trying to break a 300-year-old Indian curse with the mysterious white tiger named Ren halfway around the world. But that's exactly what happened. So it sounds like there's magic, and so it says epic fantasy romance. So we'll see. I'm really excited for that one. The next one I have is The Choice by Nicholas Sparks. I really wanted to try and finish up all of the Nicholas Sparks books that I own, and I think there's like 4 that I have that I haven't read yet. And I know he has another one coming out. I can't remember if it's October. I think it might be the end. I could be wrong. Anyway, I'm really excited to read this one. It's not super long. This one is about, says Travis Parker has everything a man could want. A good job, loyal friends, even a waterfront home in small-town North Carolina. In full pursuit of the good life, boating, swimming, and regular barbecues with his close buddies, he holds the vague conviction that a serious relationship with a woman would only cramp his style. That is, until Gabby Holland moves in next door. Oh, that's really good. I love Nicholas Sparks, and his books are always cute and fluffy, and they'll be awesome. So the next one I have is Insurgent by Veronica Roth, another book I haven't read yet. I did read Divergent either earlier this year or last year. I liked it, didn't love it, but I own the whole series, so I do want to read it. I have not been spoiled. I do not know what's going to happen. I don't know what's happening in Allegiant, which everyone seems to hate. My mom's even read all these, and she hasn't told me, so I don't know what's going to happen. I am behind already in my schedule of how long I'm kind of giving myself to read the books. I try and read about 100 pages a day, so that's kind of what I plan on how long it'll take me to read a book. So if I cut a book, it will probably be this one. But if I finish City of Bones on audio, I believe I have this on audio, so I may just start listening to this one on audiobook. So we have that one. And next I have Even When You Lie to Me by Jessica Alcott. And I believe this is about a teacher and a student and some relationship between a teacher and a student. Now, Charlie isn't looking forward to senior year of high school. Another year of living in the shadow of her best friend Lila. Another year of hiding behind the covers of her favorite novels. Another year of navigating... Oh, there's a spider in my book. Yuck. Yeah. Of navigating her tense relationship with her perfectionist mom. But everything changes when she meets her new English teacher. Mr. Drummond is smart, irreverent, funny, hot. Everyone loves him, and Charlie thinks he's the only one who gets her. She also thinks she might not be the only one with a crush. So, student-teacher relationships. Next, I have Harvesting the Heart by Jodi Picoult. I wanted to, this is kind of the same thing with Nicholas Sparks. I want to get through all the books of hers that I haven't read, which are a lot. And I have a whole shelf dedicated to Jodi Picoult back here, and I think I've read, I don't know, 2, 3, not very many. I'm going to just take this sticker off at some point. But this one is about, it says, Paige has only a few vivid memories of her mother, who abandoned her when she was 5. Now, having left her father behind in Chicago, she dreams of art school, marries an ambitious doctor, and soon becomes a mother herself. Overwhelmed by the demands of having a family, Paige cannot forget her mother's absence and the shameful memories of her own past, which make her doubt both her ability to give and her sense of self-worth. So, that'll be deep and lovely, as Jodi Picoult books are, and I just love her books. They're just amazing. Always make you think. Then, my pile's going to fall. Then I have The Program by Suzanne Young. I have not read this series yet either, and I do want to get to it. I'm trying to, I keep buying more books and not, collecting the whole series and not reading the books. And I really need to read these, and I heard these are good. So this is about an epidemic of suicide. Teens are committing suicide. So if they're seen as suicidal, they enter the program. So this should be a good one too. Interesting book, and I do own the other books in the series. So I'm excited to read this and see what it's about. And then the last book that I have planned, and hopefully I'll get to all of these, is The Last Time We Say Goodbye by Cynthia Hand. This is an advanced reader's copy I got at a book sale, but this is supposed to be really, really heart-wrenching and sad, and of course I leave it to the end of the month, which who knows if it's smart or not. It says, since her brother Tyler committed suicide, Lex has been trying to keep her grief locked away, but as memories of Tyler haunt her every step, she realizes she needs to face her feelings and try to understand what her brother was going through that night. Most importantly, she needs to find a way to say goodbye one last time. So that sounds like it's going to be really, really hard to read, and hopefully I will get to that. So that's what I've planned for the month. It could change. I could throw extra books in there. I still need to finish Blankets by Craig Thompson, which I have here out from the library. I've only read this much, and I'm not enjoying it. I don't even know if I'll finish it. But, I hate graphic novels, just are so easy to read, but this story is just really bad. So I may just take this back and say forget it. I still have The School for Good and Evil by Soman Shinani that I really want to read. I may pick up this. It kind of depends. I'm reading The Pearl right now too, by John Steinbeck, and I really only have not that much left. I'll probably finish this at some point too. Just throw it in there to finish it. I just wanted to kind of read something that I'd heard about that I hadn't read and that was short and quick and I could get it done. And I think I'm like 8 or 9 books behind on my challenge this year, so I really want to try and catch up by reading some other things. And I have a ton of books to choose from, so it's just a matter of figuring out which one I feel like. So those are all the books I plan on reading, and I will be back soon with a August book haul. All right, see you later. Bye.